on some other shit. It's kinda bittersweet that I fell in love with it. I always thought that if I always cared about how I dress, that folks would think I'm arrogant and chicks would lose interest. But as it turns out, people start to notice you more. You turn heads when you step and foot in them sneaker stores. Like where you get them, can I get them? What's the biggest size left? And chicks that never would have seen you.
What's up, everybody? It's Big Roth TV, and I'm back with another sneaker video. All right, now I got these, I want to say a few weeks ago on their release day. Now let me give you a quick backstory. So originally these shock dropped. Let me look at the date here. It looks like it was November 26th. These shock dropped, and I got them. As you can see, I got them on the sneakers app. Shock drop, got them. All right. However, I said at that time, since I already have these, I don't necessarily need these. So I waited a little bit. I asked my brother if he needed them. I asked around to see if anybody else needed them. They said no. So at that point, I said, I'm just going to cancel the order and let Nike deal with it. All right. Like, I don't need to have them ship it and me return it. I'm just going to cancel the order. Okay. So I waited. And then I realized, yo, this pair is like 10 years old. Like, this pair came out in 2014. I wasn't doing the math. I went to pick these up in person. Like, I entered a raffle. I actually won 2 different pairs of these. I won one at Champ Sports, and I won another one at Hibbett Sports. Or Hibbett, I'm sorry. And I got 2 different pairs. But I sold the one pair and kept this one. And I remember, man, it's so crazy looking at these 2 releases, right? When I got these, I'll never forget. It's a sneaker moment I will never forget. It was one of the craziest sneaker pickups ever for this particular pair. Let me go ahead and bring it out. And that's another thing here. Look at this box. Let me get this to the side for just a second. Look at this box in comparison to the other one. Look at this. Look at the extras that went into this. Pull out drawer and everything here. How do you get into the shoes? Look at that, man. Anyway, you pull them out here. I wasn't doing sneaker reviews like that back when these released. So I don't even think I ever did a review on these. But this is the 2014 Legend Blue pair. All right, slide it out. Let me open this. And boom. Oh, my receipt is in here. Oh, this is, okay, this is the Hibbett Sports pair. As you can see. Hibbett Sports. And when these released in Hibbett Sports, I paid $216 after taxes. $216 after taxes, Hibbett Sports in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Alright. So I believe I sold it looks like I sold the Champs pair. But these are those. Alright. Very clean. Still in good shape. Still in very good shape. I have worn them. These aren't DS. I actually just wore them a few weeks ago. Wore them around town here. Alright, so they're not DS. They're not dead stock. These have definitely been worn a few different times. Dang. Probably need to clean them off a little bit. You see that dirt right there on the front? Dang. All right. Dang, I got some more dirt in the back. I'm tripping. I gotta clean these bad boys up. Anyway, so I'll never forget when I went to go pick up the Champs pair, I got up early. I had my buddy come with me because, you know, back in those days, Jordan 11 releases were nuts. And I said, hey, man, my buddy Larry, I said, hey, Ben, come with me to pick these up. He was like, cool, I got you. Went and got him. We rolled up there to the mall. We get up there, we're walking in. Soon as we walk through the door, I'm talking about doors to the mall open, boom, we walk in, 2 girls get to fighting. One girl, as soon as we walk in the door, punches, bam, the other girl right in the face. Right as we are walking through the door and they get to fighting. I guess one of them had a soda. Soda goes flying. Boom, 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 boom. This is early in the morning. This is like 8 or 9 in the morning. They get to fighting as soon as we walk in. We're watching them fight as we walk past them. We go up the stairs or the escalator. We go up the escalator. As soon as we get to the top of the escalator, police start pepper spraying people. It was ridiculous. And as soon as that happens, they tell everybody, get out the mall. Ain't gonna be no sneaker release right now. If you got a pair, then you need to call back later and try to come back, whatever. So you couldn't even pick up your pair at the time. I had to come back like 3 or 4 hours later, sneak in through the store, pick them up, and hurry up and get out of there because people were fighting and doing stupid stuff like over this shoe back in those days, man, 10 years ago. So in my hometown of Dayton, Ohio, somebody got shot. I guess 2 guys rolled up on a person that got a pair and tried to rob him for his pair, and he shot him. Self-defense. They tried to rob him and they got killed. It was absolutely ridiculous. So that's how crazy this release was 10 years ago, man. But once I realized that this pair was 10 years old, I said, maybe I should go for this pair. All right, but this was after the fact. So what did I do? How did I get these? I think I entered on, I want to say it was Finish Line. It was Finish Line. I got the early access on Finish Line right before the release. So I used my points or whatever. I was able to go ahead and get them. Of course, you all know what these are. Air Jordan on the box there. Very basic box. Nike Air Jordan 11 Retro. All right. White, legend blue, black. Size 14, of course. So I said, man, I'm not going to wear these yet. It's just like a few weeks ago when I showed you the Black Cement 3s. That was the first double up I ever got in my life. This is the second, I guess, if you want to say that this is a double up, because it's a newer version of that, but this is the second double up I've ever got. So, and next year I can tell you, there's going to be another double up for me. It's going to be my third one for sure coming next year. I'll get to that in just a second. But as you can see, here's the paper. And of course, you all know how I do it right here on Big Roth TV. Close that up. And we're going to put that back. And we're going to slide that there. And let's shoot first, baby. Here it is, the Air Jordan 11 in that legend blue colorway. All right. Very nice. I'm not about to wear these. I just wanted to have a newer pair because, you know, I do wear these. So when these are just out of control and more beat up than what they are, I can't believe I didn't wipe these down after I wore them the last time. That's going to irritate me here in just a second. I can't believe I got these dirty. But I do have a more crispy pair now. And I don't do that with every shoe. I really don't like to double up. I kind of feel like in most cases that's pointless. But it's not like I did it at the same time. This shoe came out, I bought 2 pairs of this exact same shoe on the release day. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? When I bought the pairs, when I got the double up and, not double up, I won at Hibbett and I won at Champs, I was buying for somebody else. So the Champs Sports pair was a size 15. And this, of course, is a 14. So I bought it for some guy that was a college basketball player or something like that. So I sent them to him. I bought them, I sent them to him, I kept my pair. These were mine. In this case, this is a whole 10 years later, and this is ultimately a replacement, right? I don't like the double up, but they're releasing some of my favorites again, man. This is one of my favorites. So I wanted to have a crispy pair, man. I wanted to have a crispy pair. So once the time comes on these, and also my if you all saw earlier in the year, I was wearing a pair of the Aqua 8s, and they just crumbled. Like, they crumbled, all the sole just completely fell apart, and I don't have another pair of those. I didn't buy, it was like the 2008 or 2007 release of that shoe, and I didn't buy the 2015 pair because I was like, oh, well, I already got this pair, I don't need the other pair. And then that shoe crumbled, and now I don't have the Aqua 8s, and that's one of my favorite shoes. That pair is supposed to be releasing next year. I'm all over it. But that won't be a double up because I no longer have that shoe. The shoe that I'm talking about that I'm going to double up on is the Gamma 11s. The Gamma 11s are my all-time favorite Jordan 11. I still have my Gamma 11s. That was actually my first pair of 11s, were the Gammas. All right, I had to have them. So, next year when the Gammas release, I'm all over them. I'm all over them. I'm going to have 2 pairs of those. I'm not going to double up at the same time. I mean, I'm going to buy the new pair, and I'm still going to have my, what was that, 2013 pair? I'm going to have the 2013 pair and the 2025 pair. So, double up in that sense. But I wanted to bring you this quick video to show that I did have these. And let's look at some differences here. So, here is the back. Of course, these are starting to yellow a little bit because they're old. All right. It looks like the 2.3 here is a little bit bigger. It's wider than the 2.3 that is on the 2014 pair. All right. The Jumpman is facing the other direction. If you see that on the 2024 pair, 2014 pair, Jumpman's facing different directions. All right. Let's look at the front. Everything looks pretty much the same here. Pretty much the same. It does have that cut of leather right there, here, on the new pair. This one does not have that. And of course, the main thing, the most obvious thing, is you can see the cuts of leather is higher. The patent leather part is higher on the 2024 pair as opposed to the 2014 pair. Man, I almost passed. Man. Like, man, I almost said, nah, I'm straight. I got this pair. I was not doing the math at all. Not doing the math. So this is going to be a pair to, you know, to sit for a little bit. And then once I beat the brakes off of these a little bit more, all right, I'll bring these out now. Got a fresh pair on deck. I ain't going to wait too long to bring them out because I don't want these crumbling. That when my Aqua 8s crumbled, that hurt my soul, y'all. That hurt my soul. So this is the 2014 pair. This is going to be the one that I wear for a while. But then once these are done, then I got the 2024 pair. And I won't have to face the same issue that I faced with my Aqua 8s. And don't have to worry about them crumbling. I'll have a fresh pair on deck. Alright? Did any of you all go for these? I'm not about to put them on feet. That's what these are for. These are staying fresh for now. Alright? But did anybody else go for these? Like, I went to the mall after release date, and these were still sitting. Like, if I hadn't already had mine on the way, I could have bought a pair walking into the mall after release. Almost like a week after the release. Wait a minute. Let me see. What was last? Yeah. The day of release. The day of release, later in the afternoon, I went to, the next day, matter of fact, I went to the mall on the Sunday, the day after release of these, and these were still sitting in every store I went to. I walked into, I want to say it was Champs, and a size 13 was sitting right on the shelf as soon as you walk in the store. It was the first shoe you see. So I could have walked in and got them. So, but I didn't need to. My brother got a pair and he wears a 13. I got these in the 14. We're all good to go. No, didn't nobody need an extra pair. All right. But anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to show you all that I got the 2024 pair to go along with the 2014 pair. Now I can be easy, put these to the side, and I don't gotta worry about it now. Alright? But anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way, and I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.